everybody can hear me. Everybody can see me. Jirachi hanging out. Elgato is making sound. That's what we like to see. Okay. For this stream, we are hunting Shiny Jirachi. And as the name of the stream indicates and is the description, we are hunting the special gift Jirachi on the Pokemon Colosseum disc, the bonus disc on the Nintendo Gamecube. So, for that, just a little bit of housekeeping items before we officially start. I need to find webcam 2 and figure out what's going to happen when I bring that up to the top. Okay, we are good there. Logitech. We're just going to save that and then change it back to... Oh, no way. Did I just break it? I don't think I broke it. I just think it's not plugged in. The awkward moment when. It's not the Logitech Stream Cam I want. I mean, it kind of is, but not really. Okay, apparently it's not gonna let me do it. Oh, there it is. Perfect. And that is like up close. That is my elbow. Hello, everybody. Let's get that fixed. We'll throw that right there for now. This is me and not HK. Okay, so there's my little recording screen, some recording exception. Down there, we got my Gamecube. Over there, we got my Wii. Alright, enough of that. Just wanted to get that out of the way. Sorry for the crappy camera quality of that one. So, what we got going on is, as mentioned in the description, my GameCube is running the Game Boy player, and it's running Pokemon Sapphire. That's how I'm able to stream this. That's why it has the Game Boy Advance icon around it. It's running on my GameCube. And so we'll press A, we'll start it up. There's me. There is my game. I press the Z button on the GameCube. It opens up the Game Boy player options. So that's what we should have happening. We're going to change that and reload. Okay. We got the Wii. If it wants to cooperate. Select the GameCube disc channel. This is the Jirachi bonus disc running on my Wii. Both of which will be controlled using my handy GameCube controllers. So that's how we're going to get it. I have a cable hooked into my GameCube going to my Wii to be able to trade from the Wii to my Game Boy Advance game on my GameCube. So we took 10 minutes, we got set up, we showed you guys how we're going to be hunting this shiny Pokemon. So that's that. Looks like we had some questions. No, it is not expired. It is redeemable forever. I can redeem it infinite number of times. However, the shiny odds for it are like 1 in every like 7,092 or something ridiculous like that. So it's pretty rare. Pretty rare. Is it supposed to be able to be shiny? Absolutely not. Can it be? Totally. So that's what we're gonna do. Each one of these encounters does take roughly 10 minutes. If you're focusing and really paying attention, you can get it down to like 8.5, 9. Is it going to happen? Absolutely not. And I do apologize for the chat because it's extremely stretched out and pretty hard for me to read. But that having been said, I connected it through the Game Boy Advance player. Has the same port that you would normally connect to the GameCube or to your Game Boy Advance. So I used the cable to connect it to the GameCube to connect my GameCube Advanced player to my Wii. It's not with a guide that I did it. It's just basically the same function. My Wii is my GameCube, and my GameCube is my Game Boy Advanced for streaming purposes. Could I do it with just my GameCube and Game Boy Advanced? Yes. It would be a lot easier, but it wouldn't work the same. So I cheated and just used GameCube and the Wii because it makes it super easy to load it into my computer with an HDMI cable. We have Dr. Wrath King, hello. Dunsparce, hello. Mega 270706, welcome. And Phalanx the Memer, welcome. And Ghost Rider, welcome to everybody over on YouTube. We are starting off bright and early on the stream with 8 people, which is tremendous news. I'm excited that we are able to get a decent amount of people popping in right at the very beginning. So yeah, this one is a little bit more boring. Can we find a shiny Torchic? Probably. So we will probably find a shiny Mudkip and or Torchic before actually finding the Jirachi. Okay, apparently I'm looking at the Hoenn region map. Cool, cool. It's still there. That's what I never did. All of you guys who are here because YouTube is working and Slate is dead. So I'm going to fix that real fast. Okay, apparently I can't spell. Okay, perfect. There we go. Now Discord's doing its job. Sorry about that, guys. Everybody in Discord should be notified that we are streaming now, which is what we want. So the unfortunate part about this is you have to play the first 7 to 10 minutes of the game. You have to get to the point where May gives you a Pokeball. From what I've understood, I am going to try to cheese it a little bit and see if... Well, no, we do need a Pokeball because we have to have something for Jirachi to go into. It takes less time to choose Torchic. Torchic just doesn't die as easy as Mudkip compared to fighting Mudkip versus Trico. So we're going to choose Torchic every single time. We have to do a minimum of 3 battles before facing May every time in order to get Torchic to be a high enough level to not die. And we need to hit the Pokemon Center every single time to make sure it has enough health to not die. That is a very, very fancy way of saying that British people don't pronounce their letters. Cool, cool. Let's go. Yeah, this one's going to be a little bit more tedious of a shiny to find. Not even going to lie. But I do think I am going to have to update my settings because the chat is just way too small right now. I don't know if I can deal. Oh wait, we're not done yet. I still need to do another battle. One more battle. Okay, and with that, Torchic should level up. Perfect. Now we go see the Pokemon Center, heal it up, and carry on. And if I do this right, I can get it by the time I hit 20 minutes. I think everyone left for me saying the unvoiced glottal ficrative. Yeah, probably. I love how you changed your name after I just barely connected who you were the first time. No, I didn't want to battle. Yes, it missed. Sweet. Run away. Run away. Like, don't get me wrong, I know who you are, but like I have to do a mental listing of who you were first so that I know who you are and what interactions we've had. And if I'm not mistaken, you are Gotcha Gamer, or you were something else gamer. And I feel like you were Splatoon at one point. Splatoon something. Just a normal rando? Okay, I did get you confused with somebody else. Yep. Definitely got you confused with somebody else. Having names changed on me messes with my brain. Well, we would be there already, May, if you'd quit interrupting my nice stroll down Route 101. Blasted! You got blasted. Thanks for the follow. Somebody over on Twitch. Nice. I mean, I guess Mega's over on Twitch, I think. Okay, we're gonna save. Playtime, 9 minutes. And that was with a little bit of distractions. Okay. We're going to change game pack. Yes. And we're going to reload it. Hello there. Welcome, you guys got blasted, to the beginning of an extremely long process to get shiny Jirachi, because I feel like if I can get this, I can get anything. And now we have on the Wii, it doing its thing, giving me a Jirachi over to my Gamecube. One of these days, now that I'm actually actively shiny hunting this, I will make it easier on the system to see what's going on. So I'll have my second camera showing what is happening on my Gamecube specifically and on my Wii specifically. Dude, that screen text is very horizontal. It is pretty terrible. Tavon, you have missed absolutely nothing. We are just starting. And Pokemon Jirachi. Summary. Not shiny. Change game pack again. Yes, that is an increment up. And Nintendo. In Pokemon Go is Community Day. That's cool, I guess. Are there any Pokemon worth catching this Community Day? You just missed the unvoiced glottal fricative. Yep. Apparently, that was much anticipated. And you are a boy. My new name, Brass. And yes, this would probably go by a lot faster if I didn't type my name every single time, but I also want the OT to actually be my name. So, we're gonna be doing that. Heard some Hisuian Pokemon are supposed to drop this month in Pokemon Go. Well, I'll load it up and see what's going on. Pokemon Go doesn't start for me for like, I think it doesn't start for another hour. Redeemed Hydrate. Also, welcome Emra Dukes. You are, if I'm not mistaken, you also have a YouTube account that you sign into and view. I probably am mistaken, though. Oh, it's Litwick. They have shiny Litwick. I hope I catch shiny Jirachi, too. As well as a shiny Litwick when Community Day is actually going to be going on. And it appears that it is 2 to 5. So I'm gonna have to go and catch some Litwicks here. Oh, sorry, Mom. Sorry, I'll go check. I'll fix my clock. I'm sorry. The clock stopped. Better start it. Okay, yes, it is that time. I don't know what time it is, but it doesn't matter and it's not relevant. Cool, cool. Now let's catch the last 30 seconds of my dad on TV, because my dad went to the Pokemon gym apparently and never came back. So we moved here and still have to go out of my way to collect 4 badges to go and see my dad on this game, apparently. I also love how in this game, May's mother has like the most natural reaction to a kid just waltzing into their house ever. Like, who are you? Oh yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, just go upstairs. My daughter is totally not changing in her bedroom up there, so you're good to just go on up. So freaking weird. She's like, yeah, welcome. Hi, who are you? Cool, you just moved in? Awesome. Don't know you. Go upstairs to my daughter's room. There's no door, so, like, don't bother knocking. There's no way she's changing or anything, so you're good. Your favorite Pokemon in Sword? Don't give a crap. Your favorite Pokemon game is Sword. I mean, there is a worse generation out there, so I'm not going to fault you for that one. My favorite game is definitely Sapphire, which actually isn't the reason why I'm hunting on Sapphire. I have no reason for Sapphire other than it doesn't work on Emerald, and Ruby has a working save file on it right now, so I don't want to delete that one, I guess. You heard so much about me from my father. By the way, how are you? I am doing well. I do know how an action replay works. Most of the time, they don't anymore. But they can. I have an action replay for my DS. It works pretty alright. Most of the time. Kind of makes me wonder where my action replay for my Game Boy Advanced is. Haven't seen that in ages. I might have gotten rid of it, because at one point I didn't have Pokemon games, so I was like, well, I don't need my trade cables anymore. I don't need my Gamecube cables anymore. Heck, I don't even need my action replay for that anymore. So I got rid of a bunch of stuff and kind of regret it now. Alright, Pokemon Go, are you going to give me a shiny Litwick right there? Hey! Nice! Shiny Litwick. That's what I'm talking about. We are dual hunting right there. The last time I used the action replay was just last week, actually. Like, give me 30 seconds. Not even joking, my action replay is like loaded up into my DS Lite right there. Because I want to be over and done with Pokemon Platinum. I caught my shiny Giratina and then said, screw it, I need to get to the Elite Four ASAP, so I just went for broke. You have 3 seconds, take it or leave it. You put an iPhone 11 on your Christmas list? Hopefully it works out for you. I mean, it shouldn't be super expensive because it's an older system or older phone. Shiny Litwick acquired, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Now I just need to catch a lot of them so I can have some candies. Anything I want for Christmas, all of the Pokemon plushies that I can gather. That's pretty much about it. I am basically getting a baby for Christmas, so that's kind of what my focus has been on. I would like to get this shiny Jirachi by Christmas. That would be pretty great. 5,000 subscribers by Christmas, or for Christmas, that would be nice. Pokemon Black 2, nice choice. Pokemon Black is a great generation. Your birthday's in November? That's awesome. Maybe it'll end up sharing a birthday. I'm not expecting baby until the, kind of around the 21st of November. Oh yeah, so you're just a couple days away. A Shadow Lugia for Pokemon Sword and Shield? Shadow Lugia doesn't exist in those games. I'm like 99% certain it doesn't exist. Okay, like I can't with this chat right now. Not you guys, just the chat in specific. It is too wonky. Webcam border. Webcam. How do I fix this? Chat box frame. What happens if I get rid of it? Okay, that's better already. Chat box. Oh crap! Okay. And then we're going to put it below the Elgatos. There we go! That is a lot better to read. Unless you purify it, then transfer it. Yep. No, it can't be shiny. My action replay for my DS, I bought it at Walmart like decades ago, man. Like, close to 2 decades ago. Let's hurry home. It could have been Kmart, though. Like, I'm not gonna rule out having bought it at Kmart, but... one of those stores. Oh, yeah. They definitely don't sell that crap anymore. Yeah, they stopped selling DS action replays like ages ago. Yeah, there's absolutely zero chance of a Lugia from Pokemon Colosseum being shiny. But it would just show that it's got a purified ribbon. That would pretty much be it. Like, I'm not against doing a Shadow Lugia giveaway, but it would have to be purified Shadow Lugia. Where am I going? What am I doing with my life? We just need to save. Playtime, 10 minutes, perfect. That's what we want to see. Like, as far as I'm aware, that Shadow Lugia, once it's purified, the only different thing about it, as opposed to any other Lugia, is it has a ribbon. It could have the national ribbon as well. I would think that any other Lugia could have that national ribbon. This one specifically could have all ribbons prior to Generation 8 easily. So, like, yeah, it could have ribbons that other Lugias might not have, like Generation 4 Lugia wouldn't have the Generation 3 ribbons. So, there's that. Hello, Lagia. Welcome to the stream. 2 days in a row, even. It's because my bots are broke, isn't it? What was my first shiny ever? That's a great question. I feel like, in all technicality, it was a Weedle. But the first one like I ever actually caught was either a Magikarp or a Aegislash in Pokemon Sword. No dice. No, I failed. You guys got me looking at Pokemon Go, and now I'm just not paying attention as much as I should. Switch is active at the moment, and that's the one you're using right now? Well, good, good. Female shiny Pikachu in Diamond. Nice. Good luck getting any of the 9 Jirachis that can be shiny. Yeah, this one, they say the odds are 1 in every 7,000. Roughly 1 in every 7,000. I forget what the exact number is. Laggy could probably fact check me on that one right quick and in a hurry. Last thing I saw was the odds are 9 in 65,000, which I forget what 2,000 divided by 9 is. 7,350? Something stupid like that. Dang it, I did it again. Okay, fine, Ma, I'll change my clock. Okay, I'll go introduce myself to the weird girl next door. Your first shiny was a shiny Abomasnow in Ultra Moon. Not bad. Abomasnow is pretty legit. Nine in every 65,536. That is roughly 7,282. So I was pretty close with saying roughly 1 in every 7,300. Or I guess I said 7,350. Whatever. Close enough. What's worse is let's times that number by 10 and divide it by 60. Doing this at full odds, assuming that I did everything absolutely correctly, it took full odds to get this complete. In just full odds, it would take 1,213 hours. Roughly. It would probably take longer due to errors, mistakes, and the like. Noibat in Sword Shield, full odds. There you go. That's actually a pretty cool one. I like Noibat. Do I have any legendaries on Pokemon Go? I think I have a Dialga. Maybe a Palkia. Yeah, my first playthrough with Sword and Shield was extremely lucky with shinies. I played through on Sword first. Oh, that would be so beautiful, Tavon, if the odds for this Jirachi happened. As far as I'm aware, there haven't been many recorded instances of capturing this shiny Jirachi. That's why I'm doing it. Last record that Blue Boy Finn had as of like 2 months ago was 8 recorded instances where this Pokemon has been hunted. There's 8 people who have streamed it happening. You found a random encounter shiny Rookidee. Nice. No, I am far from the first to record it. In fact, 2 people actually managed to find it on the same day. And they are 2 of the 8 people that have recorded finding this Jirachi. But in order for me to be counted among those in that elite status, I must first find it. Jonathan General, hello and welcome to the Cryfest that is this shiny hunt. No, it's not that bad. It's not as bad as Shaman yet. But it can become that bad. We're hoping for it to not to. I did 6 test hunts earlier just to make sure that my recording methods were going to work and, you know, make sure that it was easy to keep time with and all that fun stuff. So we're 8 encounters in to a pretty difficult Pokemon. Oh, dude, it can become so much worse. It can become so much worse so fast. Like, the universe can easily decide that it hates me. I'm hoping that Shaman will, you know, love us and take the suffering so that this one can go speedily. A shiny Pokemon Colosseum Jirachi giveaway. I'm pretty sure that that's the Jirachi I gave away last time I did a Jirachi giveaway. But, yeah, absolutely. Do a Jirachi giveaway? Heck yeah, why not? I mean, that one would actually be pretty cool because it would be unique to me as a YouTuber. Because only I would have those IVs and only I would have that exact Pokemon ID number. But I'm pretty sure that's the Jirachi I did give away as a shiny. You obtained the Pokeball. It should have been a Wishmaker, should be the OT. If it says Wishmaker, it's this one. Of all the shiny Jirachi, all of them have horrible IVs. Only one has a good amount, but not a very good nature. Yeah. And that's just going to be because this game, like, it was incredibly rare to get a shiny and 6 IVs. And so, just like most of the giveaway Jirachis, it's impossible to get 6 IVs. It's just because they weren't set up for it. They were set up kind of like the roaming legendaries, which by default have 3. I don't need to update my berry program. That's phenomenal news. Nowadays it is possible with hyper training. You're absolutely correct. Oh, yeah. The one for BDSP. Yeah, that one might as well not even exist. And it can't even be shiny. Zenelia, welcome. Yeah, I'm shiny hunting the bonus disc Jirachi using my Gamecube and my Wii and Pokemon Sapphire. We're gonna see if we can get it. Or if I give up crying. No shiny. Yeah, and Australian. Which, I mean, is kind of the same thing as Britain, but not really. Okay, did I increment up? I don't think I don't feel like I did. It's much too early in the stream for this nonsense. Okay, I definitely didn't. I cannot forget to increment up. That is extremely detrimental for this playthrough, for this hunt. I need accurate statistics on this one. I mean, automatically, we gotta excuse, like, the 30 Pokemon that I've used this bonus disc for growing up, because I know I got a good number of Jirachis from this bonus disc back in the day. Can't find the strategy guide, though? That's unfortunate. Oh my gosh, I totally used to have that strategy guide. Now I kind of miss that. Yeah, I definitely had that because it told me where every single item in Pokemon Colosseum actually was. And now I'm extremely jealous because I have no idea. I'm pretty sure mine's in a pile of ashes somewhere. Brass, come quickly! Look, your dad will be on. And it's over. At least in this game, like, the player has a dad, so, like, I mean, that's cool. I keep wanting to go up there, but I need to go talk to May first. Man, everybody in this game is super excitable. Alright. You heard using the Ingress app, which is also by Niantic, can help you find where Pokemon are spawning. That sounds familiar. Moving on to Pokemon Violet from Pokemon Shield is going to be sad because you know a bunch of your favorite Pokemon aren't going to be there. Yeah, I'm sure they'll do a DLC that'll include them. As we see the the Switch come to a conclusion, I think we'll see a game that has all available Pokemon in the Pokedex available on that game. And then they'll move on to the next platform. At least that's kind of what I envision happening. Man, my nose itches so bad today. It's gonna suck if I find a shiny Torchic. It's gonna be pretty difficult to be able to trade that Pokemon. That's kind of why I was starting to focus on getting my PAL Park opened up on my Platinum game, is so that I could trade a Torchic away if I needed to, if I managed to get a shiny Pokemon. Hey, Sonic, what's up? Yeah. I have to install an entirely new save file every single time I do a reset. Pretty tedious. That's why one encounter takes 10 minutes. Only 1,200 and some odd hours if it takes full odds. If it takes longer than that, it's gonna take longer than that. You don't know if Porygon's in a new game? I thought Blaines or somebody was saying that the entire Dex has been leaked. You are correct, Sonic. If memory serves, yeah, 1,213 hours for full odds. I have no idea who Larry Bud is. But I'm going to add a resource here while I'm waiting. Image. Jirachi backdrop. Add source, browse. Giveaways. And we're going to select that. Done. We're going to move that all the way down to the bottom and see what happens. Pretty sure that was a level up sound that I saw. Kiko Melon! I'm using PK Hex? I sure am not using PK Hex. Why would you suggest that I am using PK Hex for this one specifically? Some post on Twitter. Summary of Pokemon Scarlet Violet leaks so far. Q, Starter Final, Evo, Grass. Okay, yep. Knew that one. Sure has a God tier hidden ability with bipedal. It seems like it'll be a humanoid waifu. That's to be expected. That was pretty rumored about. And Metagross isn't in the game. Yep. I have heard that rumor. Where did I get Pokemon Sapphire? Probably on Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, this one was Facebook Marketplace. Oh, that growl was brutal, guys. I've heard about that rumor with the no breeding. What did I say about the new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? You just got blasted was posting messages on the Twitch side. It was saying that starter Evos are Grass Dark, Water Fighting, Fire Ghost, and Sprigatito's final evolution has a god tier hidden ability will be bipedal and seems like a humanoid waifu. They were just reading or listing off a stat that Ku had mentioned of some kind. Well, this one's gonna take a little bit longer. Anyways, Kiko Melon, I am curious to know why that you said that I am using PK Hex. You'd be okay with Sprito's finally being bipedal waifu? It's not like I haven't caught waifu. Yeah, for sure, Tavon, for sure. Like, I personally don't care whether the Pokemon's bipedal or not. Like, I think that's a stupid thing to get upset about with Pokemon. In fact, I kind of find it more odd when they're not bipedal. For as intelligent as these creatures are, why aren't more of them walking around on 2 feet? Ceruledge, all the way. Ceruledge for sure. I am a Pokemon Violet person, to be honest, and being even more honest, 90% of the time, I prefer to have the blue version of the game. First gen, blue. Second gen, crystal, which is technically emerald. But, I would say Gold was my least played Generation 2 game, with Silver being my most played. And I would think that Silver would be the blue equivalent. Sapphire was the blue equivalent. Diamond was the blue equivalent. Black and White doesn't really have one. I mean, that one could go either way. Sword and Shield, I preferred the red version, Shield, and I preferred X to Y, I preferred Moon to Sun. So yeah, I typically choose the blue version, which Violet would be just that. Ceruledge is dope. I'm a ghosty boy. I like the purple colors. I like the blues and the purples. You thought I was playing second gen and have Torchic? Ah, gotcha. Fair mistake. I was gonna say, like, I literally showed my setup at the beginning of the stream on what I am playing what on, so that's why I was like, I can prove I'm not using PK Hex right now. It would be a waste of time. Prez Dispenser, inactive channel. Violet designs are pretty cool. Saying that more Pokemon should be bipedal because of how intelligent they are is like saying dolphins should be able to surf. I mean, why not? It's Pokemon. These creatures are vastly superior to our animals in every way, shape, and form. They're not just like animals to these people. They are companions. They are intelligent beings capable of understanding complex maneuvers and abilities and physics. Like, there is absolutely no reason why a species that undergoes a drastic change in evolution for not just typing, but looks and appearance can't be bipedal. Now, that having been said, I am more miffed that Duat, which is a bipedal creature, turns into a quadruped. That one is the one that pisses me off. But Pignite becoming a bipedal Pokemon because it's a fighting type makes absolute sense. I ain't upset about that one. Same with Incineroar. It's a freaking dark suit like wrestler. How are we going to be expecting it to throw people if it can't lift them up and pivot its weight appropriately? Like, that's just dumb to me. So no, I'm generally not upset about a creature becoming bipedal if it makes more sense. They are slaves. We force them to fight each other. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. They made a legendary Pokemon literally like a vehicle, too. Yeah, and nobody's getting, like, super upset about the freaking box legendary being a motorcycle. Like, they just took away its legs. You don't need these. You're a bike. Hey Jared. Hey John. I just had to imagine them speaking like Eeyore a little bit. Oh my gosh. You must be tired of riding in the back of the truck the whole time. Honestly, though, biggest unanswered question in all of Pokemon right here. What the heck kind of a road was this truck driving on? There are no roads anywhere in this game. Like, I am pretty convinced that this truck has wheels just for look, and it's a hover truck. Well, gotta go talk to May. And I gotta move my increment counter over. There we go. She's upstairs, I think. Oh, crap. Crap. I didn't want to go that way. There we go. Oh yeah, I never finished adjusting the background. This guy just tells me to fight you, Jared. Same here, Charmander. I guess we should do what they tell us to do and fight each other instead of attacking the people who put us in these balls. Makes sense to me. That truck is indeed one of the Pokemon mysteries of this generation. I mean, in 5th generation, they at least address the fact that cars are a thing. Like, there's a bridge that you can go on with cars running left and right. I feel like there's another Pokemon game that alludes to cars being a thing. Like, on the Alola Islands, they have paved pathways that look like they could be roads. Trying to think. Sword and Shield, they have trains. But yeah, for the most part, Black and White's really the only one that references the fact that vehicles are a thing. I mean, there's a truck in this game, and there's a truck in the Kanto region. But other than that, not many vehicles. Oh, don't be like that. Fine, I'll go talk to your daughter. I would assume so. Trucks being a luxury. Otherwise, you just get a Cyclizar. I mean, I would prefer to roll around on a Cyclizar, to be honest. I'm kind of going to be wondering what his shtick is. Like, it's very obvious that he has a lot in common with the box legendaries. Now, whether or not you get him and have to evolve him into one of the past or present forms, like, that's going to be a different thing entirely. But that's going to be interesting. I'm excited to see what they do with that obvious connection. I will be extremely disappointed if they don't even reference the obvious connection there. Also, you just got blasted with your story. I just love how you chose, like, the most generic names that you possibly could. That's just added to the story right there. Jared and John. I still wish we could get Celebi in this game. Like, I would go out of my way to get a Japanese Gamecube and the Agato Celebi gift if we could get a Celebi in this game, but it is locked out of it. Due to region codes. That, and if that Agato Celebi could be shiny, I would shiny hunt the crap out of that. I would put forth the money to get a Japanese Gamecube and the Agato disc and a copy of Sapphire. Like, I would go full send on that. The tire is just a protrusion and isn't actually used for transport? I mean, that makes sense. 10th anniversary was a thing back in the day. Oh, I whited out. She must have critted me. You transferred the shiny Jirachi from the BDSP giveaway you did to Pokemon Shield. Now that you know it has value. Oh, now that you know its value. Yeah, as long as it says the OT trainer was Wishmaker, it's this exact one I'm hunting right now. Gonna be honest, I don't exactly remember which one I gave away, but I feel like it would have been this one because this one's my favorite. No, I don't want to fight you! He did mention channel. You know, I could check real quick. It wouldn't be hard. Oh, by the way, Lagia, I found out my version of bots that I'm running is like July 26th. The one you gave away was the European version. Jirachi. Open with PK Hex. It sure was. It was the channel. It was like June or 4th of July, yeah. Yeah, and if I remember correctly, I think I went with that one because it was easier to replicate than this one. That's nice. Oops. Oh, come on. Channel actually could be shiny. This one's more of a programming error. You're not wrong. This one was not supposed to be able to be shiny, but they rolled with it. This is the most use my Wii has gotten in years. Hey, Maximum Watts, welcome. I'm gonna boost that up to 11 before I forget about it. You have them in your organized folders. I do vaguely remember Maximum Watts. The name I definitely remember. Interactions, a little bit less so, but I do remember your name for sure. So, Lagia, is it 9 specific Jirachi are shiny due to their coding, or is it 9 specific Jirachi out of all 65,000 of them have a chance of being shiny on your specific game? Ash Greninja was kind of cool. But, like, I don't get, yeah, I don't know why canonically exists. Like, why... Do Greninja just happen to start looking like they're trainers after a while, or what? Out of 9 of them, 9 are always shine. Okay, that makes sense. That actually is kind of comforting, I'm not gonna lie. Jonathan General likes celebrities, okay. Oh, Celebi. I was like, I got a few celebrities I'm a fan of. Okay, I do gotta ask though, guys. At what point does a YouTuber become a celebrity? Is there a point? Because celebrities aren't specifically actors. They're not specifically singers. I mean, there's a lot of things that could classify somebody as a celebrity. But like, yeah, at what point would a YouTuber become a celebrity? Because no matter how famous a celebrity is, there's still going to be people that haven't even heard of them. Mr. Beast mode for sure. Having like the most subscribers ever would definitely put you up there on the list. Yeah, didn't he just break 100 million or something like that? I mean, I don't know if he has surpassed PewDiePie yet, but he could have. I mean, last time I checked, he was super close, so I wouldn't be surprised at all if he did. You say 1 million subs? I think I can agree with that. I mean, as far like I'm 0.5% towards 1 million. Isn't that sad? Like, in the goal towards getting 1 million subscribers, I am 0.5% of my way there. If I can do math. Because percentage-wise to 100,000 subscribers, I'm like 4.678% of the way there. There you go. There's your hydration. Yeah, 4.647% of the way to 100,000. My favorite book? That's a great question. Summing it down to series, I would say Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Eragon, and A Series of Unfortunate Events. But as far as like an actual favorite book, oh, I should include Fablehaven in that list as well. Favorite book, though. I think I would have to choose Eldest. I actually quite enjoyed that one. I also really enjoyed, what was it, Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers? You made another mythical Go trade, and you forgot you didn't do, aside from Hoopa, got someone to trade you a Go Meloetta. Very nice, Lagia. Slay the Pokemon collection. You start getting Kalos Go Pokemon? Oh my gosh. Lagia, you're insane. I never was interested in like collecting all the Pokemon on Pokemon Go. But I can understand the appeal. Ethan, welcome, also known as Snowy, if I remember correctly. Thanks for the help in the Discord. Okay. Discord name being... I'm gonna take a stab at it. Maybe, if I can get to general. Was that Jose Killator, or was that Hawk3421? Because I feel like you've been around long enough to not be Jose Killator. Oh, J-Ray. Okay, that makes even more sense. Because, yeah, you've been around like 2 or 3 weeks or so. If my memory serves me correctly. Right now it has been terrible, so... Hey, Chance, welcome! Ethan has a question. Me still having not moved the background here. There we go. We're just going to make that little Jirachi happy boy just boom, like that. There we go. Look at how cute he is. Perfect. Much better. Do I only go into streaming VC for Twitch, or do I forget to? I only go into streaming VC for things where I am actively working with other content creators or other people in the Discord. Oh, playtime record of 8 minutes, snap! We need more runs like that. But yeah, I only go into the VCs for streaming when I'm streaming something that I'm trying to elicit engagement from the Discord server in, like Pokemon over on Pixelmon, or my shiny hunting with friends, my shiny hunting for the Dynamax Adventure raids, things like that. If it's a solo occurrence, I don't need or want the random chatter in the backdrop of the stream, because chances are 90% of the time I won't be talking to the people in my Discord streaming channel. It'll be everybody over on YouTube and on Twitch that I'm interacting with and talking to in that regard. About the Wishmaker Jirachi, could you only get it from the bonus disc in all major countries? Technically speaking, this bonus disc Jirachi was a US only thing, if I remember correctly. Japan gave away Celebi instead. And Europe and Australia had a channel giveaway that they did. Yeah, if I'm streaming Pixelmon or I'm streaming Dynamax Adventure raids where I need to communicate with people in real time, yeah, I use the streaming VC for things like that. As far as actually just streaming to stream, I would use the streaming VC for other things, but that would be restricted to only a Twitch thing, because Twitch doesn't really care what I say or do. YouTube kind of does. So it's just one more thing for me to have to worry about as a content creator, about the music that people are playing in the background of their stuff that isn't intended to be heard but can totally be heard, or the things that they say that can get you demonetized. Like, I just don't want to have to worry about that stuff while also trying to carry on conversation. How could it be shiny in Europe? Random chance with the channel giveaway. Like, the channel giveaway could be shiny, it just couldn't be hunted. Actually, maybe it could. I'm not too familiar with how the channel giveaway worked. Scarlet and Violet bots are $350. Essentially. Because you need an entire freaking Switch to run the software, and you need a copy of the game. So I would say close to $350, $360, plus Nintendo Network Online. Yeah, that's why I have so many Switches behind me, dude. I don't like Switch that much to just have 10 Switches in my house. Like, each one of those Switches is actively performing a function right now. Okay, normally performing a function. 3 of them are dead right now, because the new update to firmware 15 caused some connectivity issues. No bueno. $710 for what? If that's the metric, no, dude. 8 times 350 is how much I have invested into those bots, essentially. Which is $2,800, roughly? Oh, the software's free. The Switch, not so much. Yeah, they try to RNG it to get it early. And I'm sure I could probably figure out how to RNG this one. I'm just too lazy to right now. Yeah, I think I remembered something like that. You can't RNG Wishmaker. It was probably the channel one that I was looking at that could be RNG'd. That would make sense. I think I heard the level up sound on that one. Yep. Oh, yeah, that one sounds accurate. That one's brutal. And what was the device that gave that Jirachi to you? Like, was it still a Gamecube disc that granted that Jirachi to you? You have to beat the whole game again? I mean, to be fair, this is a very quick game to beat, but definitely longer than 10 minutes. Like, I'm pretty sure you can blow through this in a matter of 3 to 4 hours. Channel is a Gamecube disc, nice. I would love it if you didn't have to wait for a Pokeball in order to check if it was shiny or not. But unfortunately, you need the Pokedex first. Oh, 7 minutes, shaving some time. Love it when it's getting faster instead of taking longer. Though it would be nice if this was a little bit faster at the gifting screen. You can RNG manipulate this one. Good to know. I want to know how you would RNG manipulate this one. There just doesn't seem to be a lot of frame information to go off of here. There's a long article on Reddit you just checked. Reddit, the place of champions. I just want to know who moves and decides, you know, I'm going to throw my kid in the back of the moving truck with all the crap. Hope nothing falls on him. You got a shiny level 100 legend in trade. Is it hacked? 99% likely that that is hacked. Oh my gosh, new dating for all tastes. Awesome. And reported. Perfect. And removed. And removed. Love that. But yeah, your Pokemon is like 99% likely to be hacked. Just, I shouldn't say hacked. Generated. 99% likely to be generated. Hacked is a different story. Nice. Thank you, Avery. You just reminded me that I was kind of loosely actively playing Pokemon Go and trying to get some shiny Chandelures, Lampent, and Litwicks. I did manage to get one, so that's cool. That bot came from a special place on YouTube. There's a ton of gyms in my area. Like, I live on one, I'm pretty sure. In the bag! There's a ball! Grab it! Okay, Torchic it is, because they are quick, easy, and simple to use. Do I like Ultra Sun? Not particularly. Level 12, shiny Skarmory. Okay, there you go. That one's more legit, for sure, for sure. Somebody easily could have been shiny hunting and for IV sakes, but it is odd that it's level 25, gonna be honest. Oh, don't be that way. You should go meet my kid. I just did, dude. Just did. I broke into her room. Your wife said it was okay. And then May ran away. Yes, you can if you're not careful with it. Also, I never incremented up. We got to remember to increment up. That's extremely important to this shiny hunt. They had two shinies. You're getting out of that trade. That's funny. I mean, as far as people just randomly giving away shinies, it's pretty uncommon to have them not be generated. I am aware of DK Oldie's existence. They have a decent YouTube following, and along with that comes people saying that they are not super great. But there's also other people saying that they're pretty awesome. So to each their own, I suppose. I mean, they're essentially like a GameStop, but smaller and more eBay-based. That's what a lot of people say, is it's overpriced. But I do gotta say, from what I have understood, their stuff is better refurbished and cleaned. I don't know if that's true, though. Got a Snuffle that's not generated, probably. There you go. These Litwicks are not being kind to me. Oh, we hit the double digits for the stream. What? Thanks, guys. We hit 10 concurrent viewers. Okay, let's be honest. I remember a time about 5 months ago where we were extremely rare to hit in the double digits. Like, 11 was the record. Now we're consistently hitting double digits. Where is a good place to grind in Pokemon Sapphire? That's going to depend entirely upon your level. And apparently I named my poor Torchic Brass. That's funny. As a general rule of thumb, and depending on your grinding method, the best place to grind is, generally speaking, the furthest point that you can get to in any given playthrough of the game. So, if you are able to beat the Elite Four, chances are the best place to grind a new low-level Pokemon is the Elite Four. You just have your high-level Pokemon beat the crap out of the Elite Four all the time and get your experience to your little one. Or you go to Victory Road. However, if you're trying to train for specific IVs, chances are you're going to want to go to where the Pokemon that has that IV-EV combination is residing. It's going to be the best practice. Look at us go, cutting this wait time down. They also could be cloned, so they don't mind it much. Battle Tower cloning an Emerald, yeah. Cloning would be a good alternative. Thanks, Lagia. You know what? Maybe I should turn on that Elgato sound and see if there's... Oh, that's cute. There is a sound. A pterodactyl? Oh. Come on, click the right buttons, Brasscoin. It's not hard. Actually, I just realized it doesn't really matter if I name my character because it's going to have the OT as Wishmaker anyways. Cloned Pokemon are still legal because as long as you're only trading one at a time, the system doesn't really recognize that they're clones because you're only showing it one at a time. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, there is an extremely limited, well, not extremely limited, there's a finite number of Pokemon identifier numbers and trainer code combinations that can be had. So eventually, somewhere, sometime down the line, you and Joe Schmo in Japan are going to have the same name, the same trainer ID, and the same Pokemon ID. Granted, it's going to be extremely rare and astronomically uncommon, but to be fair, it can happen. I guess I should say you and Joe Schmo can have the same trainer number, but you're probably going to have different names. You can have the same Pokemon ID number, but different trainer OT numbers, and all that's going to go into effect. Technically speaking, your event Pokemon that you get, your event Pokemon are technically clones. That's how that's just what it is. It's going to generate a random Pokemon, like, say, the Shiny Eternatus giveaway. They all have 6 IVs. They're all Shiny guaranteed. They all have the same trainer number and trainer ID, and Pokemon ID number as well. So, you and me are going to have the exact same Eternatus that's Shiny. Because its information doesn't change. What's my Pokemon team? That entirely depends on where we are at and what generation we're playing in. Community Day ends in an hour, but I've just started playing Pokemon Go. You think Scarlet and Violet might patch some of the Pokebot things? I'm actually extremely doubting that. I think if Scarlet and Violet was going to find a way to patch the Pokebots, they would have already done it with Sword and Shield, because, yeah. All it takes is somebody to write a program to get around it. That's it. You're going to name the Pokemon after me? I bet. If we're talking about this game specifically, my go-to is always Mudkip. At some point, I will end up with a Ralts on any given playthrough. I usually go for a Flygon or Salamence towards the end game. And after end game, Metagross is always on the team. A lot of times I'll end up with a Lotad on my team. Who do I choose for flying? Flygon. Yeah, in this game I don't really use fire types. Yeah, I think pretty much it. Generally speaking, I got a Swampert, a Slaking, Flygon, Salamence, Lotad / Ludicolo, and Metagross. That's usually my go-to team. Posture check, make me sit up straight. Come on now. You got a bug type move on your water type, so when they switch to grass, you can counter. There you go. But as far as my player versus player team in Sword Shield goes, I have an entirely poison team that I run with. Cool. Do I have one? They are going to kill me, no doubt about it. Did I not go to the Poké Center and heal, or did they crit me? I feel like they critted me. Rip. I wasn't paying attention, apparently. But one thing is certain. This will be my last encounter for this stream. I did limit myself to a 2-hour stream for this one specifically. Gonna jump on over to some other games that I won't be streaming at that point. Get some projects worked on and done, so. Your Dracovish moves are really effective agents against Boltund. Oh, there you go, Tavon. That's a good combo. Okay, Mudkip, let's go, buddy. Don't crit me. I know you're amazing and superior to Torchic in every single way, but for the plot, I must defeat you. Thank you for understanding. I beat May on my first try, is what that should say. Oh, where am I going? Come on, Jirachi, be my friend. We'll just increment that up before I forget about it. No dice. And that is going to be a wrap at exactly 2 hours for the stream. Thank you guys for sticking with me and watching as we do a lot of grinding. We'll catch you guys in a future stream.